Reese removed, quote, Chi-Town Barbie from her Instagram. Yeah, she's gone.
And the writing was on the wall. Let's be clear here. The writing was on the wall when we saw this. This let us know what time it was. This is Angel Reese's Instagram. She removed the Sky Barbie, whatever Chicago Sky thing she had in the bio, gone. All you see, Bayou Barbie. She already removed Chicago Sky stuff.
Angel Reese has officially ended her stint as Chi-Town Barbie. In the age of social media, it wasn't a press conference, a heartfelt Players Tribune article, or even a subtweet. It was a single silent deletion, one Instagram bio scrub, and the world tilted off its axis. Gone. Banished.
Today, we have got to talk about the Angel Reese Chicago Sky situation because it seems to be getting uglier. Was the game that Angel Reese was suspended for the first half of the game. Now, I laugh because when I first saw that news, I have never seen in professional sports ever, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I've never seen an instance where a player is suspended for only half of the game and only specifically the first half of the
deleted like an embarrassing playlist from your iPod Classic. That one subtle act has unleashed a storm of whispers from WNBA insiders, fueled endless think pieces from Twitter detectives, and sparked gallery-sized meme exhibitions within hours. Ask 10 fans, and you'll get 10 different interpretations. Was it branding, basketball, betrayal, or just the single pettiest unfollow in sports history? Because right now, the Chi-Town Barbie saga is serving chaos on a level so loud, reality television is jealous it didn't think of it first. And this is only Act 1.
Like the drama in Chicago, the plot is thickening around Angel Reese. As we know, the other day, of course, the Chicago Sky, in my opinion, sent a very limp kind of punishment towards Angel Reese. A whole half a game suspension, whole half game, after she threw her teammates under a train right before the train was coming down the tracks.
The drama doesn't just look like a soap opera. It reads like one. Chicago hasn't seen chaos this absurd since Rodman wore a wedding dress and married himself in the 90s. Imagine the script. Identical twins plotting revenge, long-lost heirs returning from the dead, and high-speed betrayals behind manicured hedges. That's more or less the energy swirling around Reese in the sky right now. With one Instagram edit, she officially evicted her alter ego.
So lads, Angel Reese obviously is done in Chicago. Like, she's never going to play for actually, she might play this season, but she's done. She's absolutely done. Like, if I was Angel Reese, I mean this when I say this, like, I would, because let's be real, the Chicago Sky fans have been on her side the whole time. Do they play any more home games? I think they might play another home game. But like, I would go out. I would go out and play one more game instead of going out like it seems like she's going out, which is going out just kidding.
Chi-Town Barbie didn't just get deleted. She got shoved out the back door like a roommate who still owes 3 months' rent and won't stop eating all your cereal. And sports fans across the internet know what that means. In this culture, scrubbing your bio isn't trivial. It's the modern athlete's version of divorce papers. Forget judges, lawyers, mediation. One delete button tells the world, I'm done here. And done feels exactly right. This wasn't an edit, it was a mic drop.
More disconnection shown in video evidence, man. With the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese, it's looking bad. Now, if we take a look at this video, man, it looks like Angel Reese is just done with the Chicago Sky, done with everything that involves the Chicago Sky. I mean, she looked like she is ready to go, man.
Thing is, this mess didn't start with Instagram. The fuse was lit weeks ago, when Reese went full scorched earth on her teammates. She essentially declared herself the lone beacon of truth while treating the rest of the roster like dead weight.
Here, a WNBA executive said Chicago Sky are the worst run organization in the league and that Angel Reese should demand a trade. She needs to get the hell out of there. Chicago is probably the worst run organization in the league. You're going to suspend your best player because she's putting pressure on you to get better. That was embarrassing to see. Shout out Kurt Miller. Shout out Kurt Miller. Like, I think everybody knows who this was. This was Kurt Miller. And why this was Kurt Miller? Kurt Miller is trying to get Angel Reese to Dallas. And Dallas have the assets to get Angel Reese. Like, I was thinking about it and I'm like, I just realized they actually do, because Louisa Geisel-Suter is on a...
She roasted them so hard you'd think it was a Comedy Central special. She lined her teammates up, metaphorically blindfolded, shoved them one by one beneath the tracks of an oncoming train, and didn't even blink. And what did the Sky offer in response to this public takedown of the locker room? A half-game suspension. Let's pause on that. Half a game. Imagine robbing a bank, standing trial, and the judge says, well, we'll just suspend your Netflix for 36 minutes. That's not discipline. That's a paid coffee break.
Around, and Angel Reese doesn't actually even end up doing warm-ups. She has her little like back warmer brace thing around her warm-up gear. She didn't even have her hair tied up. She was just kind of chilling, and she didn't play in the first half. And then after the first half, we get this announcement. So you guys, this is actually in the middle of the game. She has never entered the game yet. We get this announcement. It says, after serving a suspension during the first half of tonight's game versus the Las Vegas Aces, Angel Reese has been ruled out for the second half due to a back injury for the team. I'm laughing because it's just all so comical. She knew that she was not going to play the second half of the game. Whether the team wanted her to or not, she wasn't going to play. Am I saying that she's faking a back injury? Not necessarily.
Fans erupted immediately, some demanding her immediate exit from Chicago, others blasting management for allowing a public teardown of teammates to go mostly unchecked. It was a punishment so light, it felt more like management was scared of getting subtweeted next. And the fallout? Predictable chaos. Half the fan base screamed, "Ship her out," and the other half howled, "Protect our star." It was as if Chicago collectively split into two squabbling families in a Thanksgiving food fight, stuffing everywhere, cranberry sauce on the walls, no compromise in sight.
Angel Reese not getting involved at all, not smiling, not smacking her buns, any of that. She is just chilling in the back, man. Chilling in the back. Not trying to be involved at all. Now, some people who don't necessarily pay attention to Angel Reese's off-court or extracurricular activities, you might think, well, man, she just chilling. Is he? What? I don't see anything wrong. Man, Angel Reese is one of, if not the biggest advocate on.
And then Reese doubled down by taking aim at Courtney Vandersloot. Let's be clear, this wasn't a casual jab at a rookie or a reshuffling role player. This was a direct shot at a legend. Vandersloot isn't just a name on a roster, she's an institution. Coming after her is like walking into the United Nations on your first day and announcing that you, in fact, should be Secretary General now.
Nasty work out here. Angel Reese continues to be flat out diabolical to the Chicago Sky. They thought they could suspend her, and she has turned this thing upside down on the entire franchise. This is crazy. She refused to play in the game today versus the Las Vegas Aces. She's done for the season. She's not gonna lace back up for the Chicago Sky. Angel Reese has officially...
You don't come for icons unless you're braced for backlash so immediate and so unanimous, it makes standing in front of a free throw line on enemy turf look like a walk in the park. WNBA executives couldn't resist pouring gasoline on the blaze. Some were brutally honest. Angel Reese, in their view, is not the kind of player you build around. Not a cornerstone, not a champion in waiting. Others pointed their fingers at Chicago's front office instead, calling the half-game suspension embarrassing, pathetic, and proof of a franchise run like a group project where everyone forgot the due date until 10 p.m. the night before.
It's gone. At least that's what it appeared to be in tonight's game in the final matchup between the Las Vegas Aces and the Chicago Sky. We got defeated. We got blown out of the water, us Chicago Sky fans. We just met up with them just the other day on Sunday. We lost by 14 points. Today, this game concluded with the Vegas Aces being on top with 92 points. We were only able to put up 61 points. Yeah, we did worse than what we did on Sunday.
The Sky didn't just mishandle their star. They publicly spotlighted the fact they don't know how to handle crisis at all. But the real earthquake came not from a quote, not from a punishment, but from Reese's phone. Instagram edits are battlefields now, and by dropping Chi-Town Barbie, Reese pressed the nuclear button. This wasn't a tweak, it was a coded message. Every fan, reporter, and internet sleuth knows the ritual. First, the bio change, then the deleted pictures. Then, suddenly, flight trackers light up on Twitter and Photoshop jerseys with new team colors flood timelines.
Listen, things is getting wild out here. It's wild work. It's wild. Angel Reese was supposed to play today, and I'm gonna play you the clip of head coach Tyler Marsh talking to the media before the game started. And he said she looked good in warm-ups, everything is good, she is good to play today. And all of a sudden, Angel Reese told them again, nope, I'm not.
Which brings us to the Dallas rumors. Suddenly, whispers turn into trending hashtags. Imagine Reese linking up with Paige Buchers, highlight reels, fashion shoots, TikTok views through the roof, internet gold. But beneath the surface, the skeptics ask, can Dallas afford the drama? Are they really signing up to import chaos like it's a rare brand of French wine? League execs aren't blind. They know drama spreads faster than stats, and no GM wants to risk balancing championship chemistry against Instagram politics. As one exec bluntly spat, she needs to get the hell out of Chicago. Cold, sharp, and true. And why not? Chicago has its own reputation problem. In the player poll ranking the most chaotic, dysfunctional franchises, the Sky sat at the very bottom, worse than even the Connecticut Sun. Reese might not be abandoning ship out of malice. She might just be running from a sinking one. But here's the twist. Chicago might accidentally be better off, because looming in the wings is Camila Cardoso. Strong, skilled, hungry, built to dominate the paint in 20 and 12 fashion every single night. Put her next to Caitlin Clark someday, and suddenly you've got primetime box office. But with Reese in the building, that synergy, those highlight reels, never even get the chance to breathe. The irony is brutal. Reese has all the branding in the world. She's marketable. She's recognizable. She trends off bio deletions alone. But on the court, her gaps glare. She's a force in moments, but then she drifts. Missed layups that should be automatic. Defensive lapses, runs where her dominance just evaporates. And instead of grinding to patch those weaknesses, the headlines keep circling around Instagram bios and locker room friction. The scale tips, and suddenly, the brand outweighs the product. And once that balance tips too far, executives hesitate.
I just got on here to say one thing. I'm laying in the bed and I am scrolling and I just realized, did y'all know that Angel Reese took the Chicago Sky out of her bio? So do we think Angel Reese is going to pull a DB? Do you think she's just never going to show back up? Because that's what it's feeling like. Because I really feel like she faked that back injury. Well, not faked it, but maybe over-exaggerated it. Because she's like, fuck it. I'm done playing for y'all. Y'all don't got my back. I don't want to be here. It's giving DB. It's giving DB. And you know what I want for Angel? I want for her to go find a team that appreciates her. Because, babe, the Chicago Sky right now, with the team that y'all have, other than Camila, I mean, y'all don't have any players on there that are selling tickets. Okay? People are going to see the Chicago Sky for Angel.
With Reese gone, Camila Cardoso finally gets the spotlight she deserves.
And yet, Reese knows what she's doing. Every deletion is strategic. Every emoji, intentional. Every cryptic tweet fuels the circus. She's built for this tabloid spotlight in ways most athletes could never stomach. She doesn't just survive chaos. She manufactures it, weaponizes it, thrives inside the storm, and that, paradoxically, is what keeps her relevant. Even suspended, even benched, even bioless, Angel Reese dominates conversation. Meanwhile, fans play armchair GMs and torch Twitter. Photoshop jersey swaps run wild. Dallas? Perfect fit with Buchers. Washington? She's coming home. Indiana? Imagine the chaos with Caitlin Clark. Somebody even pitched the Las Vegas Aces as an option, just for chaos' sake, as if shoving Reese into a dynasty couldn't implode half the league. The details don't matter. Contracts, salary caps, positional needs. In the world of social media speculation, logic is optional. Drama is the fuel. And in the arenas of actual basketball, executives sip their coffee, grit their teeth, and ask themselves the obvious. Is this worth it? If Reese is already torching teammates, sparking memes, and drawing suspensions this early, do you really want to bet your championship window on her entering your locker room? Especially when insiders already doubt she's a #1 option, chaos is contagious, and contenders guard their chemistry like gold. Back in Chicago, the split grows deeper. The good riddance camp wants Reese gone yesterday. To them, she's a distraction. Toxic energy, subtraction by addition. They see Camila Cardoso as the real future, the foundation to build on. They don't just want to trade. They're already sketching out dynasty plans with Cardoso and Clark joining forces, Destiny's Child 2.0 with a basketball. The pro-Reese camp, on the other hand, screams that the city doesn't deserve her. Anger, loyalty, defensiveness. They cry for escape as though Reese deserves freedom from a sinking franchise. The arguments are so loud, you'd think Al Capone just sat up in his grave to mediate.
So it was brought to my attention that Angel Reese took the Shy Barbie out of her Instagram bio. So I'm messy. So I had to go look, and she absolutely did. So I'm not sure what's going on. or what the plan is. But if you watched the game last night with the Sky versus the Aces, you would know that Angel Reese did not play at all. And you could tell the tensions were high. Like, it was awkward. And Angel Reese did not look happy, did not look like Angel Reese at all. Personality, you could just tell, checked out. And you know what? I don't blame her.
The avalanche of memes, tweets, and Change.org petitions following the bio wipe could fuel a power grid. Side-by-side comparisons of Reese's Instagram and divorce papers, Chicago's logo next to literal dumpster fires, Cardoso sketched with angel wings, passing to Caitlin Clark in prophetic memes. The internet ate it up. Because off the court, the drama is half the sport, and that's where this story towers over average headlines. Reese has turned herself into a brand phenomenon. She's half basketball player, half walking reality show. Executives may hate it, teammates may dread it, but the fact remains, people don't stop talking about her. She's mastered the one thing every star craves, attention. Whether she delivers buckets or bio deletions, she owns the spotlight. But here's the truth. Trades don't end stories, they reboot them. If Reese leaves Chicago, the saga morphs into a new arc. The Dallas drama, the Washington whirlwind, the Indiana implosion. Whatever city gets her, doesn't just get a player, they get the circus tent, ringleader and elephants in tow. The Chi-Town Barbie saga won't vanish, it'll travel. Instagram will remain the scorecard. And the lingering question will remain the same. Will Reese finally silence critics with her game, or is the chaos actually the point? Because this is only season 1. The half-game suspension, the teammate takedowns, the Instagram breakups, the executives' whispers. It all feels less like a conclusion and more like a trailer, a tease for what's next. Will Reese clean house and reset her narrative, or will the Chi-Town Barbie ghost haunt her across franchises, dragging chaos behind her like a storm cloud nobody ordered? All we know is this, the saga has legs. It's loud, it's messy, it's captivating. Angel Reese isn't done, she's just warming up the stage lights. The unfollow was only the overture. The real fireworks, those are still to come.